I accidentally hit the stop button, of course. Blow my nose. This podcast thing is really hard, especially with all the distractions and stuff, but I can't even think of what I was talking about before. Excuse me. This is supposed to be an unedited podcast, but now it's 2 videos. So yeah, I'm just doing my best to make my genre switch. My genre switch. That's hard to say. Anyway, so are a lot of words. That's why I'm the rapper. I gotta learn how to say all those words like Eminem. Like I'm Slim Shady. So, yeah, that was gross. Yeah, music is a full-time job. Like, you can really make things happen. I'm gonna make things happen this year, guys. Believe it. I dropped this album, it's gonna be way different than my last album. But I am still performing my music from my last album, so if you want to catch me, I'll be performing live in Colorado. Just hit me up on here or on Instagram or something, on Facebook or whatever. But this is it, you guys. I don't know if you guys message Solus Plexar on Facebook, you might not get a message back, but if you like follow me, you'll probably find me on there. And yeah, I don't really like Facebook that much. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite when I'm not in a studio doing this too. Like spontaneously, I like to make podcasts and make music, and this cat likes to spontaneously yell at me for no reason and act like he's sad. Are you sad, people? Come here, sad people. You're okay. Be good. He likes to make music too. We call him the cat who raps. I'm so happy to make this podcast, but I am so bad at this. It is time to get me a tripod. Oh, this is so terrible. Yes. I was recording music and writing music. No, recording music for about 2 years or something. And then I was probably writing music for the past 7 years. I was getting really good at it. And then I got a cat. And I was like, he's the cat who raps. He's the rapper cat. We trapping cats out the back seat. Just joking around and stuff. And like, he's cool with rapping. Like, he's gonna get in the studio and start spitting bars and shit. But he just comes around and distracts me all the time. So I'm gonna do my best to be like in a studio. Like, I'm gonna get me a booth or something that is like soundproof. Like, put shades up and stuff. Like, man, I'm gonna need to get me a cave, huh? But yeah, it's really annoying. So that's the struggles of being a rapper. Like, you can be like, oh yeah, I can't rap because of that, but like, I've gotten around it, even though it's taken away from my focus, and I've had a lack of music being made and podcasts and stuff. Still didn't let it get me down. Like, I could have been doing stuff for all them 5 years, and I don't regret not doing it, but it's time to step on the gas and be quiet. Be quiet, little cat. Get it away. Don't you see I'm doing something here? Legit? No, he doesn't. He doesn't give a fuck. Like, Nobody does. Animals, humans. It's because, humans did the bad karma. Made the little kitties and the dogs and the cows and the horses and the orangutans and the toucans and the lions and tigers. Made them all start killing each other. Isn't that fucked up? We'd probably all live in harmony. They could probably go outside without having to worry about a street cat fucking them up. It's time to go live on a ranch. Like, oh, that is what I was saying before in my last video. I mean, in this video, really, but the last one was that if you if you live on a ranch, that's probably the quietest place ever. So like, you don't even need soundproof. You just go live on a farm, and that would be another good reason to live on a farm, is to get these cats outside and they'd be safe. You'd be safer out there with the wild animals than they would with all these neighborhood cats, because they want to fight them. That's what my cat is. He's a little fighter. But I let him out one time and he looked like he got into a bad fight. Poor little guy. This city is not good, dude. They're animal control. They will probably come to your house if your dog's barking too loud, but they won't clean up the cats, huh? They won't take them to the animal shelter and stuff. They just let them live in the hood. It's barely even the hood. So that's what I'm coming from. But yeah, it's time to get these cats get my cats and my mom go tour around the world or something. Fuck, why can't I find a woman watch my cats? Like, I'm gonna have to buy or rent a cat sitter while I'm on tour. No, I'm gonna lose money. But I'm not trying to make money, but I am trying to give as much back as I can. So like, the more I make, right, that's like more to give back. But that's the idea. That's been the plan from the jump. And you could ask any one of my friends and they'll tell you that shit. I have been kind of like in a dark hole, and I was making some very dark music and releasing it. And I'm so thankful that it's all coming together now, and like, I can actually make some music that isn't heathen music. Let's say that. Because when you disregard God and you think that you're like super good or whatever, when you try and force music to come out and just try and write whenever you're listening to beats or whatever, it's not going to be that good. You're not even going to remember that you wrote it. But like, when you make music because like God is like telling you which rhymes to pick, and like he'll start with one line, you just write it, and then you just start writing. But if you like force it, I want to make a song right now, I'm going to make a really good song, it won't happen. But if you like live life, and throughout your life, daily routines and daily life, and you're thinking about rap, you will think up bars. Well, I believe in you. If you're just starting to rap now, don't worry. Like, it's not over. Like, hip hop will never die. People think it will. People used to. It's not like that. Nope. Like, no matter how much reggae music I make or whatever, I'm still always gonna be the Solus Plexar vibe. Like I've made a little bit of R&B tracks in here and there, it's always been hip hop. And that's because, like, poetry, like spoken word, is probably my favorite type of, like, I don't know, writing in general. And rapping just seems like poetry to me. Like, some people make it like rock and roll or like R&B or something. I think it's like spoken word, like 90s type rapping and stuff, but some people make it so corny and they take like 80s flows and stuff. You know who you are. And, you know, 90s stuff or whatever, and trying to make the crowd jump like them, or it won't work. But I do pay homage to all my influences. And like, I do shout out people in my tracks. You'll see. But there's many artists in this town who have not paid homage to me because, like, nobody cares anymore. But back in the day, people were like, "Oh yeah, this rapper in Cheyenne, yeah, it's so cool." Nowadays, it's like, fuck it. Nobody raps here. People do, and I am gonna start a community here, but these people out here think they already have their own community and nobody else can be a part of it. But I'm gonna make it open to everybody. Like, anybody can show up and show out as long as you're not fucking talking shit. You're good. No drama allowed. No, I'm just kidding. But it's time to make community in Wyoming. For real. What are people doing? Going to the bar and getting drunk and getting DUIs? They could be going to shows, having a good time, but the only thing to do at a show is get drunk, right? No. We're gonna get, you know what? Yeah. I ain't even trying to get kicked off of YouTube. No. You gonna talk about alcohol though, right? You talk about tobacco. But I can't talk about music? No. I love making music though. There's a lot of good influences out there you can listen to. Help you like be like, oh yeah, I want to rap. But don't bite them. And love yourself. Be yourself and express yourself. Those are like the three selves. The three selves of music. Oh my gosh. The three selves of music, man. Oh boy. How many distractions can I get? I'm gonna start counting them like blessings. I'm thankful. Like, it's kind of helping me. I've been doing a couple shows. And you got some distractions or whatever. You don't let it throw you off, and you just keep at it. I'm about to do one of my best songs I've never performed before. I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, the homies really look out for me and tell me what songs are cool and whatnot. And I really need to get to it. I need to start performing these and really caring about like getting the crowd jumping and really making songs that I can perform. So that is the goal. The goal is to get people to listen to the music and enjoy listening to the music. And that should be the goal for every artist. Shouldn't be to get money or flex or try to make a name for yourself, be a big shot. Like, that might have happened for some rappers, but it's mostly just to do it for the love. Then the money will come later, but no. just to do it for money maybe isn't the best way, because maybe that's what I was trying to do 5 years ago, but then it just got, I got in my own way, for sure. This is like my testimony, dude. This is, but no, I really feel like making music, making podcasts, and speaking to people like as a motivational speaker and whatnot, it's the way. Like, if you can't do all three, don't do any of them. You should be able to have a good conversation. Should be able to have rhythm. And what was the third thing? Making podcasts, making music, and I can't even think now. Oh my gosh. See, I'm so bad at this. No. No, I'm doing my best. Doing my best. Music, podcasting. I don't know, I just lose my train of thought a lot. I feel like I should probably start taking Alpha Brain. I used to take it like for a month or something, but it's good to like use it every day. I mean, I'm not trying to get a sponsor or anything, but I truly, sincerely like on it, and I want to try AG1 really bad. Like, I see these ads all the time, but I feel like vitamins are really good for making music. Like, always take your vitamins, always eat enough, and drink a lot of water. Like, I made my first album. It's called like Hot Water and Heat Strokes or something. I can't remember. Hot Sauce and Heat Strokes. And you know, I do have quite a few songs I've written about like drinking hot water. I think it's funny. But I used to like boil water and drink it and just be able to sing like way higher, but nowadays I've like destroyed my body, so it's hard to like even get good breaths and like put out good notes and stuff, but I still do it. I'm I'm performing more than I ever did before, but should be a good time trying to heal my vocal cords up and shit. It's just then I go to shows and I like scream and shit. Woo! Mess up my voice every time now. I don't know if that's a weakness or if that's just something that came with, me not knowing how to fucking conserve my voice while doing music. But I'm still gonna do it. I don't care if I'm an old head or I sound weird or something. I know my voice is gonna sound weird on here because I've had to blow my nose about 6 times and don't have a microphone. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? Excuse me. But yes, music. That's what I like to make. I like to make music every day. This cat, he's a little rhymer. What's up, little rhymer? He's got the rhythm, man. Yeah, I've like been, I don't know what to call it. I guess I've been Rastafari since I was born. My family, they was all like Rastafari, but like they just listen to reggae and stuff. And I feel like they was really about the whole hippie, like the not the hippie movement, but like the peace and love movement. And so I've always been like I've been a Rastafari my whole life, but when I was a teenager, I really was interested in it, and I wanted to be a Rastafari, and I was like, I am a Rastafari, and I was like, I don't care if I can't grow dreadlocks, Like, I should have just went against it and started growing dreadlocks. Everybody always said, "Oh, you're not gonna be able to get a job and stuff." But I don't know. Maybe I'm just way smarter now, and it's like easier to like really livicate myself. But I guess I wasn't born into like a family of like actual Rastafari, but I do feel like I was born like that. Like, I'm an indigo child. They say. They say I and I is in indigo. You know, that's what I say. I always just wonder, if Bob Marley was still here making music for us, for I and I, would everybody be a Rastafari? I don't know. But that's the mystery of music, is that like if all these big artists were still around, would they be able to cheer us up and like turn us into something new? Or like, would Babylon just crush them? I don't know, but government the government does not like people to speak out about certain things, and it's like, if I'm just talking about music, that's cool, but then I want to talk about Rastafari stuff. I want to talk about reggae, you know? That's my thing. So I wonder, you know, maybe that's why YouTube is like that. You never know. Maybe it's all one system. That's why Google is like the monopoly now, but I'm not sure. All I know is I'm about to get a Rumble. But I think YouTube will be good for now until like I get like demonetized or whatever. I don't even think I'll get monetized till I get a bunch of subscribers, but I'm I'm thankful. Yeah, Bob Marley, he really influenced me, and he influenced a lot of people. And I really wanted to be like the Rastafari that I wanted to be. I knew who I was, and I like expressed myself that way. I wore the colors and I was about it, but I didn't understand it. Like, people lied to me, and I understood that it was something good, but I didn't. I was like, why is there so much hidden? It's not hidden, like, it just hasn't been revealed yet. Jesus will reveal it soon. And Jesus is the reason why I make really good music. But it's time to record it and start to learn how to play guitar. That's what I want to do. I want to make a band next. Start making reggae music. Be like Bob Marley, right? I was a kid. I was like 17. I thought I was Bob Marley reincarnated. I literally thought that, but I don't know what that even means. So, there's a lot of different things that go with that too. So like if I was him reincarnated, that would be kind of weird. But he's made a huge sacrifice. He said, I would rather die than stop dancing. It's like, man, they did some shit, man. They staked him. The cleat. I stepped on his toe to cleat or something. He didn't just trip. Something happened. Bob Marley. He was given the ring by the king. You could go and watch Ital Iman's videos. He talks about that too, and he makes AI tracks with reggae, and talking about these different things. I want to, be the guy who's talking about these different things, but like for real, not on AI. But I'll be writing my own stuff, talking about my own original stuff. But I try not to rip off other rappers, but I get like these different thoughts in my head, and I'm like, that's a bar right there. But I feel like I could be a good ghostwriter. Let's see how original my new stuff is. I think it is. You know, a girl the other day, she told me that my music is like a prayer. I was like, well, I had an epiphany one day that I am the prayer. I'm not the rapper. I'm the guy who prays. But like, not Prey, Pray. Oh my gosh. Nah, I am one lonely motherfucker. But, I don't seek out any kind of ecstasy or anything like that. And I'm not clean. Like, some of my raps are really bad. But people have tried to tarnish my name in this town. And it's not going to work. I'm going to continue to try and make good community here. People think that because I'm not married and have kids, that I'm just, everything I do is bad or whatever. Like, I'm done with that attitude. And where I've been performing lately, like, I don't feel those vibes. I feel like 40 minutes away from me, there's a totally different vibe. And I want to bring that vibe here. I want to make sure that, like, when people go past, the border and go out of state, that it's not some new place. Oh, it's a portal into a good place. Some Care Bear shit. It's no. It can be some Care Bear shit here. Okay? It's gonna be a good place for music. It already is. There's already so many famous people who play here and shit. But I don't know why we haven't made a rap scene. Like, I've tried. And me and my friends, we couldn't do it. Maybe some of these kids with more money, a little bit more wealthy, can do it, but I've had to work my whole life. And I mean, I have been helped a lot, but when I asked for help from the same people who have helped me, like, yo, I need, this for this, maybe I need a little bit of startup or something. Nope. Only if you're going to college. Thanks, Mom. Nah, she's helped me a lot as I've been in very bad places. And it's time to, like, make some money and help her out. Because it's all about Mom, Like, come on. You making music? Who's gonna be the first person to listen to your music? You think any of your homies wanna fucking listen to your music? You're crazy. Mom listen to your music. Even if she's like not very supportive or she's just like, yeah, it's good. Like, that's good too. But make sure, like, I don't know, not just her though. Like, I've asked the bank. I've asked, like, my friends to help me, like, do it, like, actually help with the, write a verse for this song, so I only have to write a verse. And you can make half the money. We can make more money if we put our effort into this shit. No, everybody's convinced that, like, getting a job is the way. And I mean, making your own business is cool too, but to, like, be a creator who doesn't have to, like, work anymore, it's probably the most freedom you'll ever get. And I don't know that because I've done it, but I know that because I know a lot of people and they're not squares. They actually, like, make shit happen. Everybody gets a little bit of help from this person or that person or whatever, but some people have really made it, and those people end up still needing help. And that's life. Like, I'm not saying that if I got any help, from my mom or from somebody else, like, that I would have been well on and I would have just made the best music ever and everything. No. More money does not make better music. And that's not. Oh my Gosh, my cats are the biggest distraction ever. I'm like talking about some vulnerable shit here and just crash all through the house. Yeah, okay. Why can't you spit into the mic like that? Rapping and I'm pissing. I made this really good song. My dad says it's his least favorite song of mine. My dad's really supportive of my music. Shout out, Dad. Pops is cool as fuck. And I don't know what he's up to lately. He's kind of on some shady shit, but I love him, and I'm glad that he's, a place where he can breathe. Nah, I love my pops. He listens to all my albums and stuff, and it just sucks I don't get to see him anymore. He like moved way far away and stuff. And it's like my biggest fan is like a country away. It's cool. Really need to go see my family in Colorado Springs. Colorado Springs, where I was born, and it's my, my favorite place because it's where I first started making music. It's where I first started writing. I wrote my first rap song in Cheyenne before I moved back to Colorado Springs. But I started writing poetry, a couple years later when I was, maybe a year. No, it was 2014. So a couple years later, after I moved to Colorado Springs, I was really about it. I was starting to write poetry. I even gave my friend like he was about to move out, my neighbor. I gave him a little rap song written on a sheet just to be like, yo man, I've been writing like here's it's my thoughts and stuff. Like nowadays it's way different. I'm like just trying to make songs all the time. Like here, write a verse, like make a whole page in a notepad of, filled up. That's a verse, or make 2 pages. Now I'm finally trying to make hooks. Hooks are so hard to like. I don't know. You gotta get people reeled into the song. If they hear it over and over and they like it both times they hear the hook, like they're gonna like that song, and no matter what you say in the verse. And then eventually they're gonna listen to the verse and be like, "Oh, that's what he said in that shit." But yeah, that's probably way more valuable than anything I ever said in my old podcast. So I'm kind of relieved now after I've accidentally stopped it. And like, I'm going to drop some gems on this podcast. People fucking look out. No, I'm trying to stay humble. But I don't think anything I have to say is like gonna make you like money or make you be a better rapper or whatever. But if you do listen to me and like something sparks in you because of what I said, all glory to God. God made that work good. And I'm not laughing because that's funny. I'm just laughing because it's funny how that works. How like when we're like down and depressed and not seeking a higher power, we get more depressed. And like when you listen to music and you start to think about God, it really helps you throughout your life. And I used to just think about the streets and like consciousness and music and like fighting or something. I don't know what it was. Just like skateboarding, or there's always something active in there. But ever since I like have started reading a lot of books and not being as active and stuff lately, like I feel myself falling away from everything, like all my roots, all the things that I really cared about. So I started skateboarding the other day. That's my shit. I'm the skateboarder rapper. I'm gonna be dropping songs about skateboarding. I don't care if there's already a Jewish guy who does that or whatever. I'm not Jewish, sorry. I might be Rastafari, but I'm I'm a Christian for sure. But you know, Christianity comes from Judaism. That's a whole other topic, though. I'm a Christian. You can see the cross. It's my beautiful Ethiopian cross. Beautiful woman complimented it the other day. You know, I don't know why I was so afraid to be a Christian for a long time. I was making some really bad music. Like, I don't want to blame it on, you know, practicing somebody else's religion or whatever, but I don't think I was practicing any religion. I just was doing like esoteric stuff, and it turned into metaphysics and magic and all this other different stuff, and I got so caught up. I wasn't even worshiping the Most High. I was worshiping like all the gods. Like, I wrote this book and it turned out to be really good, but I'm gonna have to rewrite it. It's gonna have to be rewritten through the lens of like the kind of music that I'm making now. I used to make kind of like witch rap and stuff. I thought that was cool, but I think it's just a trend. I don't think it's gonna be like a lasting thing. But Christian rap has always been a thing. I don't think it's gonna die out anytime soon. And I'm not gonna call it Christian rap, but reggae is the Ark of the Covenant. Ark of the Covenant's a pretty Christian thing, so I would say it's all Christian vibes. But then, you know, Rastafari is a marriage of several religions, but at the same time, it is Christian. People think that it's like mostly, you know, they probably think it's like a Muslim thing, and it is, but you know, Haile Selassie, he told us to, you know, confide in the Bible and be good Christians. But that doesn't mean you have to listen to the church and stuff. Like, we should all be able to think for ourselves and read the Bible. But like, it's good to have community and listen to like a preacher, but you don't have to be like totally controlled. You can love yourself too. Go up in the mountains, plant your feet in the soil. Plant your feet in the soil, man. I don't know what accent that was. Go plant your seed, your feet. Plant your seed in the soil. Go plant your feet in the soil, man. I think that's the way to go, you know? Like, I don't think there's anything evil about pagan religions. I think there's something evil about trying to kill people, trying to kill Christians and get rid of Christianity and stuff. You're gonna kill witches and try and get rid of witchcraft. I don't know why religion is so divided. Music can unite it, though. Like, music will forever, like there's all different religions that make music, right? That's what they do. They make music to praise God. When we're saying vows, we're like thanking God. Every time we talk, we use vows. And that, I don't know. That could be real, it could not be real, but it's what was supposed to be, right? Supposed to be made into an illusion. Maybe that's why they made certain words sound like certain words or other words. Oh man, I did not prepare for this. The chapped lips. My voice is shot. from screaming at an open mic. I'm gonna make a mosh pit in the open mic now. Oh my gosh. That would be pretty funny scene though. A mosh pit in an open mic. Oh fuck yeah. I need to start going to bigger open mics though. That's my goal now. So if you've just started doing open mics and you are like, I can't do a show, I'm gonna limit myself. Don't do that. Keep going to open mics. Talk to people and they'll be like, oh yeah, there's different open mics all over the city, like in different times, different days. It's so easy to get a gig. Like, you don't have to make money from it. You will make money from it, especially if you're good. Like, if you're not good, then what's the point? You're not gonna make money from it if you try to. So, I'm doing my best just to learn like the songs that people like I said, and hopefully when I perform them, other people will like them too. Oh boy, I am really trying to do this podcast, and my sinuses are just on fire. Like, not on fire, but I feel like, I don't know, I always have so much like buildup of mucus and stuff. I can't do anything. I can't even breathe. I need to go to a doctor or something. Oh my gosh. Like, no wonder why I'm not very good at rapping and doing all the different things I want to do. I don't even breathe. Like, it is good for you to breathe. I've been doing breath workshops lately. That's really good. Like, I believe in that. I don't think it should be a belief system, but I believe in breath work for sure. I feel like if you breathe different ways and different patterns and different depths, you will like expand your lungs. I don't know, I feel like if you also with smoking, if you smoke a certain, like a cigarette or a cigar all the time, it'd be way different than like water pipe or like a regular pipe or something. But I think it goes for smoking too. If you smoke out of different instruments or whatever, I don't know what you would call that, but like you get different like amounts of smoke all at once or a little bit at a time or whatever. That's different depths of breath too, and rhythms. If you let it go out of your mouth, inhale it again, like, is that different than if you just like don't inhale it and it just goes in your head? Like, is it still gonna go to your brain like if it's just in your head? Probably. That's how the Jamaicans do it. They just breathe through their head and out the nose. But when you're doing breath work, like a lot, like when you're doing conscious breathing, it's through the nose. So that makes sense. But it goes into our lungs, right? So when Obama said he smoked weed and didn't inhale or whatever, it's a bunch of bullshit. Oh my gosh. How did this music podcast turn into this? Oh my gosh. Because it's all about breathing. Now my nose is all stuffed up. I can't even breathe through my nose. Can I hyperventilate? Oh Lord. It's been a good time getting real vulnerable. Podcasting, my gosh. But I hope this turns out good. I hope somebody fucking gets like something from this, because I've been wanting to do this podcast for a while. And I've been wanting to help people like want to rap, because we need to get the rap game like unsaturated. We need to get newer rappers in who are going to last and don't just want to do drugs and get tattoos on their faces. But I'm not trying to judge anybody who wants to do that. And it might be your lane. Maybe you're good at doing that. But like all these people out here trying to be like trendy or like trying to act like they're in the streets or they do the most Xanax or something, I don't fuck with it, dude. It's just a trend. Like if you want to rap about something that you're actually about and you want to spread knowledge or you want to help people, get the club jumping or something, that's cool, but why is every other rapper a abbreviation and something that sounds really dumb? I, I always say to people, if I change my name to Lil Soul or like Lil Plex or something, I'd probably be on top. People would be like, "Oh, Lil Plex," or like Lil Soul. Lil Soul sounds cool, I guess. But like Solus Plexar, it's hard to spell. People don't even know how to say it. It's really hard to like find me because it's not very distinct. It looks like solar plexus and it makes the, engine think, or the algorithm or whatever, think that you're typing in some yoga music or something. I don't know. But, Solus Plexar is just solar plexus. But the AR on solar is on the plex, and the US on plexus is on the soul. Solar plexus. Solus Plexar. It's like Pixar. This has been really, really fun. I'd love to do this all night. It's been 46 minutes. I hope y'all fucking enjoy this. And if you have some of the same struggles I do, leave a comment below. And I just want you to know that it's not that much of a struggle. Like, just remember how you react to things. Like, just laugh or be like, shrug it off. Like, not everything has to be perfect. And that's exactly what I wanted to, like, relay in this podcast is that I was afraid, all the distractions, and it's not going to work the way I want it to. Maybe it worked out better with the distractions. I'm not sure, but I hope y'all had a good time and keep making music. If you're making music, keep fucking doing it. Hit me up. If you need help with something, like, don't just brush it off and I gotta go to work or whatever. Like, figure it out, contact me, and we'll work something out. I'm a pretty giving dude. Lately, I've been very humble, and I hope you are too. Like, keep on making music and know confidence is real too. Like, be humble, but stay confident. Big up. You making music and you made it this far in the video. You must really care about it. Like, because I might become one of the best music podcasters ever, but all glory to God. Because we helped all of these people, then boom. That's all. That's all I want. I just want to help people make music through this podcast. Like, and think about different genres and different things going on in, current events. So if you're still watching this video, big up to you. Keep doing the do. Love yourself, baby. Peace.